Yo, what's up? Alright. Think I'm gonna try for, well, 3 hours today. I hope for a good score in the 3 hours we try. The chance to get full crits is 2.35%. So I think we're gonna try hard today. Yeah, we're gonna try hard for today only. And if we don't get a good score today, then I'm just gonna chill. Yeah, because it's snowing outside. It's actually kind of hard. It's really cold today. So I'm just gonna try it. Go all out. I'm gonna go all out. Try for my hardest. And hopefully we get a good score. Hopefully. 2.35%. So yeah, let's go. Yep, Yuzu time again. Like, the main thing about it is that Yuzu also has a chance to miss. If it misses, then, well, it's a restart. So it's in reality, it's probably about 2% chance. Discord stream alert? I'm too lazy. Fuck it. Let's go. Oh, where's my timer? Alright, starts about now. Also, let's listen to the new song. My team UE is about everything maxed. Yeah, this is a new song for the upcoming Chapter 2 update. Oh, I like this song a lot. It's very unsettling. Makes me wonder what's gonna happen in the new chapter. Yeah, my team is pretty much fully maxed. Everyone's UE 50, except for the backline. Okay, that's not bad. Uh, 0.6, that's not enough. Got a pretty low crit there. Alright. Okay, that's pretty good. Not so good from Kazusa. That's not good. A bit unfortunate. What's my goal top 10? I don't know. Depends on our luck. I have no goal this time. And if we get really lucky, we can get top 1, but... I mean... this is a complete luck-based raid. So I have no goal. Top 10 would be nice. If we don't get it, whatever. No big deal. If I don't get like a good score today, I think I'll settle for the easier strat, the more consistent strat, which is splitting the buff between Kazusa and Yuzu. Like Kazusa technically is a bit more consistent in the first 2 phases, but putting all your buff on Yuzu does a little bit more damage overall, if you get lucky. It's really hard to, but like, technically speaking, if Kazusa crits on every hit, then Kazusa does do more damage than Yuzu. But I don't think I'm ready to reach that level of madness yet. I think that's something only a cheater would do. Because Kazusa EX is like, what, 13 hits? Getting 13 crits, or like 11 crits, is just not possible, I think. Like, you can probably do it, but I'm not gonna try it. It sounds so awful. Like, there's 3 scenarios for this boss, right? You can split the buff. Splitting the buff on Kazusa first and then Yuzu to finish, I think is the most consistent way. On paper, with the tolerable level of RNG, putting it on Yuzu is overall more damage. But if you can somehow crit on almost every hit, then going all in on Kazusa is better. But that's like a whole nother level of RNG though. That's like probably less than 1% chance we're talking about. So I'm not gonna go for like the absolute maximum RNG on this raid. How's my Nikkei account? I don't think it's banned yet. Haven't checked today though. Oh, okay, that's a big crit from Yuzu on both skill. Okay, that's really good. 2.2 is not possible for top score, but still is like kind of okay. Crit! Oh, didn't crit on the basic skill. Alright, no chance for top score then. And we didn't even crit on the last one. Okay. So we missed like a little bit, I think. We missed like 1 crit there, or 2 at the end. Like, I'm okay with 5 out of 6. I borrowed a maxed out Himari, yes, but mine is not fully maxed out, no. The only one in this team that doesn't have UE50 is Akko. My Akko is at 40. Everyone else is at 50. Aw. Still though, the chance of getting a good run is actually around 2% if we factor in the miss chance. So we should get a good run every 50 runs, right? So maybe one good run per ticket. So I was thinking maybe we get like one good run per ticket, maybe two if we were lucky, but probably no. Yeah, this raid is completely RNG related, so it's pretty much only RNG. All about the crit luck. What was that bug? Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, no crit there. I think Yuzu can still miss, yes. So there's a small chance. Because Yuzu's base accuracy is so low, and I think Binah also reduces accuracy by a little bit. So Yuzu have like below 100 accuracy, I think. So there's still a chance to miss. Very small though. Well, I'm pretty much playing perfectly at the moment. I chose this strat because it is like the easiest to execute, so I can spam as many retries as possible. I think that's the better approach on this raid. And I'm playing really well. Like I'm getting all the reload hits, getting all the skill timing perfectly. It's slightly better than the strat where you split the buff with Kazusa. The other strat requires some timing and you have to crit even more. Oh, that's not good. I don't think this is enough, but we'll continue. I think this is still technically okay. We get like a full crit here. Yeah, it's still good. Oh, below 2 mil, but we were a bit too... The phase change happened a bit too early. Crit on this? Yes! A crit on this. Wait, did we miss? We missed. I think we missed the Yuzu EX. It did like no damage. Oh my god, we missed. I think we missed. Okay, well. That run was close. Yeah, I think we missed. Okay, what is the odds for Yuzu to miss anyways? I'm not sure even. I feel like Yuzu shouldn't be able to miss if Himari has her skill up. Maybe I should wait a bit. Wait for the Himari debuff. I don't think we can wait though. I think the buff is gonna run out after that one, so I'm not sure. Like, we can wait a little bit. Like, it's just barely there. Maybe we should wait for it in case if it happens. I do need to hit that EX early though. We need to like kill the boss with that. Oh, that's a really high crit from Kazusa. Crit? Not so good. Oh my god, that is so shit. Oh. Where am I from? I'm from Canada. Maybe we don't even shoot the Kazusa EX there anymore. I don't know. Kinda hard to make that time too. Oh, okay, that's not enough. Oh, we only got one. You heard weather in Canada is very cold? Yes. It is very cold today. Snow everywhere. We just had like a huge snow this week. So everything is covered in snow now. And the worst part is not the snow, it's when the snow melts and freezes into ice. Usually what happens in Canada is that so when it snows, it's actually not very cold when it's snowing. So after the snow fell to the ground, it stays there. Then usually we have like a warm day and the snow melts into water. But then it turns cold again. And it freezes the water, so the ground is then covered in ice. It's very slippery. And worst part about that is that the ice can stay on the ground if it snowed again. Then you got the top layer, which is snow, and then below the snow is the ice. You can't even see it. It's very easy to slip. Like, I feel like every year there must be a lot of people breaking their bones just from falling and slipping. I don't think this is enough, but we might get lucky. Never mind. If we get the early phase change, I think we might skip the Kazusa EX, now that I think about it. We can probably skip one. If we get the early phase change, yeah. But getting the early phase change requires me to crit full on 4 hits though. Yeah, if it happens, I'm gonna skip one. I'm not even in the cold part in Canada, which is why it's sometimes like the snow melts and refreezes. In the cold part, I think it's a little bit better, to be honest. Because snow is not that bad. Snow is honestly not that bad. Just sometimes it gets warm, and it gets kind of annoying when it gets warm. You have a warm day in the winter. And not the greatest. Ah. Okay, that's pretty good. Not so great from Kazusa, but still okay, I guess. Big crits? Ah, I think we missed again. Yeah, we missed that EX again. It did like no damage. Oh, that was almost good. Almost. Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. Can't waste any second here. Every second is important in this raid. Ah, that one didn't crit. How much time do I even have left? 37 minutes. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should turn on the in-game music. It actually might help, yeah. Because I think the music changes when it goes from phase 1 to phase 2, so we can know if we need to skip the Kazusa skill or not. Maybe it actually helps. Oh, that's a crit! Okay, that's not bad. And we got the early run. Crit! Oh, that's a crit! Come on! Oh, it's not good enough! We got a super low crit on the Yuzu hit. Ah, we got a super low hit, man. Ah. God damn it. Alright, that was pretty close. We got a really low crit from Yuzu on the last one. Low stability, man. I think I only need like a medium, like a 85% hit to finish the run there. Wait, what? Oh my god, that's actually okay. Well, it's still not very high, but... 2.5, I don't think that's good enough. Maybe if we get a full crit. Ah. I think Yuzu need... Well, it's not like Yuzu's not playable at lower level, just that there's no point to use her if she's not highly invested. Like for example, if you want like another... Like if your Yuzu's like only 5-star, it's just better to run something like Summer Hoshino to buff Kazusa instead of using Yuzu, because her damage is just not worth. Her damage is just super inconsistent, and if her damage is not high, it's just not worth using. Like the inconsistency is the main thing. But yeah, I think if you just want to clear, you shouldn't use Yuzu at all. Just using Kazusa as the main, just borrow a maxed out Kazusa is better. If you just want to clear and get like a top 10k score. The problem is just that with Kazusa, it's really hard to get her to crit enough. Like in most cases, she's gonna do about average damage, which is not really that high in comparison to Yuzu. And there's also another problem with Kazusa, is that if you miss the timing, she does die from the boss attack instantly, so you need to stun the boss to avoid getting hit. There's also a bit of a problem with that, but that can be solved by just practicing. Oh, that's a pretty low crit. But I'm playing on this one. Maybe we get lucky. Come on, another crit! Another one! 2.2 is... 2.1 is pretty much not killable. Unless I get like a maximum crit. Okay, that's a pretty high crit. Oh, but that's a super low crit. Alright. Rip. Ah, rip. Oh, that was a super low crit on the last EX. I'm not even sure if it was a crit or not. I think it was a super low crit. Oh, we got a high crit on the basic skill too. I think we could have got like a top 20 score from that. The minimum stability is based on your student's stability stats. So for example, like Yuzu have around 1000 stability, so that means the minimum damage she can do is around 70%. Usually she does somewhere in the middle, so it's around 80 to 90% of the intended damage. I don't think you can't go SOS 20, no. I forgot what the minimum stability is, but it doesn't exist in the game. Yuzu, I think, has the lowest stability in the whole game. So her damage is pretty random. Like, based on my test, the damage of a student follows standard distribution. So most of the damage is gonna fall in the middle of the curve, between the maximum 100% and the minimum, which is determined by the stability stats. I think the concept of stability is based on how the guns don't do the same damage, depends on where you shoot them. Like, obviously a headshot and a shot in the leg is gonna do different damage. So in that case, stability I think is there to increase the realism of the game. And obviously a grenade launcher, which just explodes, it's not like a bullet, it's gonna do widely different damage, depends on where you hit them. So in that case, I think it's kinda real. But it just sucks as a gaming mechanic, that's all. Oh, that's a pretty bad hit from Kazusa, but should still be okay if we get a big hit here. Oh, that's not good. 2.3. Alright, we need like a full hit to kill the boss, and we're not gonna get top 10 with this. Oh, it's not even a crit. Alright, it's over. I just don't know how these people choose to put the buff on Kazusa. It's like so hard to crit on Kazusa because she hits so many times. Like on Yuzu it's only one hit, so you just need to get lucky like 6 times. Whereas on Kazusa it's like you have to get lucky on like fucking 20 times every rotation. Ah, 2.3. 2.3 is like... Oh, it's not a crit. Yeah, the thing is, so overall Kazusa does like a little bit more damage than Yuzu in full crit, right? But for Yuzu to do her full damage, all you need is 1 crit. And for Kazusa to deal more damage, you have to crit 13 times, even though she has higher critical chance. Getting the odds of getting 1 crit and the odds of getting 13 crits in a row, you know, it's easy to compare, right? It's obviously much harder to luck out on Kazusa. And that's just 1 EX, you have to do it 3 times. Usually you only do 2, you do the last crit on Yuzu to finish off the boss faster, but still. Yeah, like no buff Kazusa does around 400 to 500k. Her damage output is fairly stable, because I think every one of her shots deals the same amount of damage. So it's not like Azusa, where you just need to crit the last hit on the EX. Like her damage output is very stable, which is why it's just kinda hard for her to do maximum damage. Can only take in the average. Her average is pretty high though. It's enough to kill the boss fast, but not enough to get a top score. Unless you cheat, of course. Oh, what? My game's bugged? No! I think we wasted a little bit of cost. Oh, that's a pretty shit run anyways. How's the run? We have like one super good run. Aw. Yeah, we have one super good run so far. I mean, the chance of getting a good run is around 2%. So I expect like one good run per ticket. Oh, I did it a little bit too early. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, my game bugged again. Oh, sometimes the skill doesn't go off. Or whatever, we didn't crit anyways. Oh, we might have to restart the emulator after this run. Oh, and my music stopped. Wrong game audio? Ah. I don't want to listen to Binah song for 3 hours. I think the stutter comes from the graphics card or your system's memory. I don't think emulator can stutter and cause like flickering. I don't think that's the emulator's fault, to be honest. OST 140 is my favorite. Yeah, I'm gonna try 3 hours for free tickets. If we don't get a good score in the first 2 runs, obviously. Hopefully we get a good score before that. On tech notes or keystones for the joint coins, it depends on what you need, honestly. I buy the character fragment first. But if you are short on the secret tech notes, then yes, they are worth buying. Usually you shouldn't run out of the secret tech notes as long as you buy like 2 of them every raid. Fuck, I used the defense reduction too late. It doesn't matter that much. Yeah, the keystones are pretty nice, especially the purple ones. You can craft a lot of stuff with them. Like you can craft materials. If you're really running low on like some of these skill nodes, skill books, you can craft the selector. So that they are pretty nice. Fuck, I almost bugged out again. And we didn't crit on that, oh my god. I feel like Amy might get her accessory upgrade soon, so maybe getting Amy to 5-star is a good investment. Oh, come on. Yeah, the keystones, you just save them up, right? And use them when you really have the need. Like when there's like a character that came out That's super helpful in raid, but you don't have the resource on hand. Good to buy the materials, especially the all parts. Oh, come on. I feel like we haven't gotten a crit in a long time. In like 5 minutes. Oh my god, I almost bugged out again. Fuck, my emulator's like starting to lag. I have to restart. I haven't restarted the emulator for a long time though. I have to do a restart after this run. I'll do a restart when the ticket is about to end, when there's like 8 minutes left or so. Because I need to switch out my Himari anyways. Oh, that's so bad. That was also a good hit from Kazusa, but we didn't get a high crit on Yuzu. So we end up like fucking 200k short. Oh, that was almost a good start. Okay, that's a really big hit from Kazusa. Oh, that's not a crit. Oh, rip run. I feel like the Kazusa high crit only happens every once in a while. Happens so rarely. Okay, this one is not too terrible. It's pretty bad actually. Aw. You can do this on cell phone, it's not too bad. On this raid, doing it on cell phone might actually be better. Like if you have a high-end phone, it actually loads a bit faster than the emulator. So you can get more retries in per ticket. Like if you have to do it on like a powerful tablet. Oh man, the Honkai days. Yeah, I've done like strat that's about 1% chance in Honkai, yeah. Yeah, I've done like strats that's roughly 1% chance to succeed in Honkai Impact. But in Honkai you don't have a time limit on each ticket. Well, there's no real ticket in that game. So you can literally try for all day. You can play like 12 hours a day. Yeah, if you are super lucky and crit enough, you can actually get from phase 1 to phase 3 like straight. It's technically possible. You need like full crit on every hit on Yuzu. And then you also need a full crit on Kazusa. Like you need to high stability roll on all the skills from Yuzu. So it's 4 of them, then plus a high crit on Kazusa. Possible. You just have to be really lucky or cheat. Do one of them. This game really starting to remind me of Honkai in a lot of ways. So many ridiculously luck-dependent strats. Alright, we're approaching the deadline. Yeah, the dream luck, yes. The dream situation. I wonder like how many people in the top ranking leaderboard actually cheats. It might surprise you. Well, the elves didn't really make me quit Honkai. It was a combination of many reasons. Alright, this is the last attempt of this ticket. Let's make it good! Come on, Yuzu! Go! That's 1 crit, that's 2 crits! Alright, let's go! Oh, Kazusa did a really low crit. Aww. Oh, Yuzu. Oh, that's a crit? Oh, that one didn't crit. Alright. Alright, restart time. Yeah, maybe because I pulled Himari in so little pulls. I'm repaying in terms of raid luck. That's possible. Why restart the game? Because I want to switch out my Himari. I want to save the maxed Himari for later runs. And I also need to restart because the game is getting laggy. No, the ticket is not burned. What do you mean? We still have like 7 minutes left. We can still reset for like 1 more run and still easily finish the run. Yeah, what really made me quit Honkai was that the server I played on, which is JP server, has no PC client. And that's a really big problem because all the other servers are getting PC client. They are playing on 120 FPS when I'm stuck at like 56 FPS, not even stable 60 on Emulator. It felt really shitty. And various other reasons, like how they keep power creeping and everything is just kind of... It's getting stale. The meta was getting really stale. Especially when they are starting to control the weekly memorial boss roster. They basically gave you one solution. It's like they're making a test. Before it was like random questions, you have to prepare your answer yourself. Like after, it's like, when I quit, it was like every week there's like a set of standard answers. That if you don't go for the answer, or if you don't have the answer, you just can't compete. It became really stale. You know, like back then when they didn't like control the boss roster in Memorial, we can have weeks where all three bosses uses the same team. So you have to run a lot of creative strategies. Use the Valkyries you normally wouldn't use to get top score. That was when the game was most fun for me. But then they're starting to do this controlled roster thing, and pretty much 3 bosses all uses different teams. Like 3 different types of teams. Like one is lightning damage, one's physical, and one is ice. It just feels like if you don't have the standard answer, you're just kind of fucked. Oh, 4 minutes. Alright, I'm just gonna fucking finish a run at this point. Oh, nice crit. Perfect stun. Alright. I should have used Kazusa. Whatever. Alright. Gonna try Star Rail? Probably no. Yeah, if I like just put my buff on Kazusa, it's pretty much a guaranteed clear, so... Still pretty easy. Should we take a break before we enter the second ticket? I'm a little bit scared. Yeah, let's take a small break. Score threshold? I have no idea actually. No clue. It's 24.14 mil at this point. It's probably gonna climb up to like 24.3 by the end of this week. So you basically need to kill the boss in around 2 minutes to get plat. Oh yeah, so I was actually I data mined the game and I saw some of the new story CGs. Guess this is like a minor spoiler, but I think I kind of want to share this one with you guys. It's a minor story spoiler, but well, it's not really a spoiler, but it's fine. If you don't want to see this, close your eye for a bit. Where is it? Oh, where the fuck did I even put it? Okay, it is here. Alright, so if you guys don't want to get spoiled, close your eye for a little bit. Like now. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're back. Small story spoiler. Oh yeah, let me wait. Alright, before we enter, we need to pay a tribute to the crit god. Yeah, I know, right? It didn't tell us anything. Alright. Ticket number 2, the cursed ticket. But this ticket is always cursed. Alright, timer. Let's go. Okay, not good. You messed up Akko healing? Do you even need heal in this run? I guess if you don't do enough damage, you might need a heal for a little bit. Because Kazusa gets one shot by the boss. After this ticket, I'm gonna show one more story spoiler. If we don't get a good score. We're gonna show one more. Very light spoiler. Not much. Aw, come on. That's such a good basic skill crit. Why you have to miss that? Wait, your Kazusa can survive? I thought Kazusa always died in one hit, no matter what. Not good enough. Oh, come on. That's a good crit from the basic skill again. Oh, okay, it was decent. Not the best crit from Yuzu, but I'll take it. Oh, that missed. Ah. Oh, you're talking about the laser? Oh yeah. I thought you meant surviving the missile. Yeah, if you place the unit around, you can get hit by the laser, yes. Oh, another good start. Ah, oh, super shit hit from Kazusa. Ah, that pretty much killed the run. Ah, 2.5, there's no way. Even with maximum crit, I don't think this is enough. Oh, we didn't even crit. Alright. Yeah, you can also force close your game on phone, so it doesn't eat your team in Total Assault. I really think they should just let us quit out and re-choose the team. But in some raid, you actually have to quit out with the team that you're currently playing, so you can try with your next team. I can see there's some problem with that. Yeah, before the reset button was invented, we actually have to quit out of the game every time we want to reset our skill order. By the way, yeah, there was a time with that. Like back then, the raid is truly hardcore. I think only like maybe 20 players on JP that are actually like committed to raid in that circumstances. I usually just get like a decent score and call it a day. And I was still like easily getting top 100. So... oh, that's not a really high crit from Yuzu. Ah. Also kind of a shit crit from Kazusa. But enough to continue. Oh, that's not good. Ah. Yeah, that's the Dark Age. Then we got the reset button. We entered the Golden Age. And now we have the skill select at the start. We're now at the future stage. Oh, that was okay, I guess? Not so great. Not the greatest. Oh my god, my game bugged! Alright, still fine. Ah, 2.6. Ah. Yeah, 2.6. Ah. Yeah, I heard recently, like, Princess Connect introduced some crazy quality of life mechanics. Fucking even Princess Connect is making better movement towards gameplay experience. What is even happening to Arknights? The Arknights even have any QoL improvements over the past year? Ah, 5.5. And 5.5 is not good enough. Yeah, I think, yeah, they introduced the annihilation skip, yeah. That was a big one, but besides that, I don't think we have anything, really. Yeah, I think there are like two things I really want Arknights to have. One is obviously repeat the stage for X amount of times, and then we can also have like shifts in base. Like we can set up which operators to go into which facility. Like having different shifts and having them automatically go rest. I think that'd be great. Like manually clicking the base every day is just so tedious. Yeah, I think we'll probably get a new difficulty in the second anniversary. I feel like Insane has gotten way too stale. It's becoming basically a crit fest of who can get the most crits to kill the boss faster. It's getting really stale. Not gonna lie. That's not a really high crit. Oh. Oh, that's a really high crit. Oh, I should have autoed that. Oh no, I messed up. It's a small mess up, but it's still... we got a shit crit at the end anyways. I should have autoed that. Crit? No crit on that one. Never mind. Run is dead. Oh, why didn't I auto that? Fuck, I forgot. I really should have autoed that EX on Kazusa. I think it would have made a pretty big difference there. Excited for the collab? For which game? For Azure Lane? Definitely. Excited. I mean, Ryza is like one of my favorite games, just because it is very special for me. Like when I was a kid, I have a similar summer adventure. Like similar to the one that Ryza had. Like the whole building your secret base and going on an adventure with your friends in summer, especially, is a really big deal for me. It's like one of my best memories I had as a kid. No, I didn't become an alchemist before, no. Yeah, I had like a small summer adventure many years ago. It happened in summer school actually. Like, can you imagine that? I went to summer school when it's like fucking 43 degrees outside. It was ridiculous. Oh, 5.2. Okay, that's not bad. It's decent. Oh, didn't crit on that one. Yeah, that summer was extremely hot. I think it got to 44 degrees Celsius in one day. And the road is literally smoking. Like, my hometown is like one of the hottest city in China. So I always have like really interesting summer memories because it is so hot very often. It kind of burned into my soul in a way. It was so hot. Oh, come on. Oh, that was almost a good hit. From the Gobi Desert? No. No, I'm from a city that's pretty close to Taiwan, actually. Ah. Well, we have air conditioning, so it's not really hot indoor. It's really hot outdoor, yes, but most people don't go outdoor when it's that hot. Yeah, like one of the most fond memory I have is that because it was so hot, the road would catch fire. Like when a car drive over the road at a high speed, like the car can catch fire, the tires can start burning. So what we do is that the city would have like these huge water trucks that spray water across the city just to cool the roads. And these like water truck always have like this super loud music when they drive over. It's like obnoxious as fuck whenever they drive over my apartment. Like they have these loud music just to tell the other cars on the road to like keep their distance. But they can't use like a police siren or anything. So they just put like super loud music on like the most Pepega speaker ever. Yeah, like the water trucks have to come by very often. Like they usually circle around like every hour to hit the road so it doesn't overheat. C can relate? Yeah, maybe there's something similar like that in C. Some C countries should be pretty hot, right? Especially if you're like close to the equator. Yeah, maybe if it's rainy, it's not gonna be that bad. Yeah, thunderstorm is pretty... It happens fairly often in my hometown. Like the thing about my hometown is that it is surrounded by mountains. So whenever we have rain, I'm not sure what exactly is the cause of it, but whenever we have rain, it's pretty concentrated. We would have like a few days that just have like huge rain. And then we have like no rain for a few days or a week even. Oh my god, we're below 6 mil after the basic? Oh, that was almost the best possible start. We are below 6 mil after Yuzu's basic skill. I think that's a first. That's like a maximum stability crit from the basic skill, I think. Sea country from below Thailand is always hot? Yeah, probably. Aw. But yeah, about the summer adventure, it was actually, I think, one of the hottest summer I've ever had. And we went to summer school. Me and one of my best friends went to summer school together at that time. And then because it was so hot and the class have no air conditioning, we just have like a couple fans. Like at the first, the teacher was still like, you guys have to study. We are in summer school, right? Like, it's like a prep school for the next grade. It's something that's pretty common in China. But eventually the teacher just gave up because it was too hot. That teacher just literally, he just put on like anime for us to watch. And he just goes chilling somewhere. So I think we watched like the full season of the first season of Digimon in that summer. And also some Yu-Gi-Oh! And whenever the teachers like just goes fuck off, it just goes around chilling and not there. Like we would actually, me and my friend would just go around and explore around the campus. The summer school was held in like a complex. It's like a part of the university. So there's a lot to explore in the campus. And eventually we found like a very cool spot, like under some tree in like an old building. And we would just play Yu-Gi-Oh cards there. But it's like our secret base, kind of. If I remember correctly, by the time when we are close to the end of the summer school, the teacher just stopped caring and just let us do whatever we want because it is so hot. 4.5. Alright, let's try to get lucky here. Not good enough. Yeah, like one of the fans in our classroom actually broke. It was one of those fans that hang on the ceiling. Like it fucking broke. So it was so hot. Everybody is just like getting burned and relaxing on the desk. Not good enough. I feel like it's a common thing to have in countries that are hot. But the thing is, my city is also very humid. It's not dry at all. It's very humid in the summer. So everybody's just sweat like crazy. Oh, come on. Oh, that was almost good. I feel like we haven't gotten a good run on this ticket yet. Or did we? I already forgot. I think we had like one run that was somewhat close, that reached phase 2. Oh yeah, in Canada I also went to night school. Man, that was some weird experience. Any of you guys ever went to night school? I still can't believe night school is a thing. Imagine going into school, get off at like 4 PM, rest a few hours, and go to night school at like 7. Ah. Evening uni? Yeah, university you can have like evening class. Yeah, that's pretty common. But I went to night school when I was in high school. Ugh. That's actually pretty chill because I went to night school with a bunch of my friends. So we were just kind of chilling there. Oh, one of my favorite songs. You had night school when you were 12? Jeez. That's brutal. Yeah, my night school I think was like 7 to 9:45. And after night school I have to like take a bus home. So by the time I get home it's usually around 11. But what we do is that because we have a bunch of friends going into the same class, like when we ride the same bus back together, we will go to the local McDonald's and chill. Like play some cards. So by the time I get home, it's usually around 12. That was high school. I was 21 night. So in Canada, the sun goes down at around 6 PM. So yeah. We don't have a lot of daylight. It's usually like pitch dark at around 7. Wait, what the fuck did I do? Wait, what? Did I click the wrong skill? Going to night school at 12 is pretty brutal. Thankfully, I only went there for like a year. I only went there to fix my grades so I could get into university. I got my game bugged again? No! Uh, 4.7? This is not too bad. I just need a good crit here. Okay, that's a crit. Come on, one more! Okay, well, that is not good. It went to the phase 2 a bit too early. But we are not quite at the damage threshold. Oh my god, and the fucking defense reduction didn't go on. It was actually a good crit. Man, why did it have to go to phase 2 that early this time? God damn it. It went to phase 2 too early. Oh fuck, I should have waited, I think. Oh, that run was not that good anyways. Did I study well at school? Not really. I'm not very good at studying. I'll say that much. Like, my high school had a lot of Chinese students, and they were crazy good at studying. I was not even close to being as good as them. And my parents want me to get to the what was it called? The advanced class, which was hard as fuck. For the university application. I just could not compete with the other Chinese in my class. They were too good for me. I went to advanced class and I got I think I got like a 82 out of 100 by the end. And that was not good enough. I need to get like a 90 plus score in the advanced class. So I went to night school and fixed my grades. And night school was actually pretty easy. They also have like the advanced class in the night school, but it was a lot easier. So I got like a 99. Like pretty much everybody got 95 plus. Like an A plus in the night school class. Going to night school was actually kind of like cheating. We basically pay for our grades there. We have to pay for like an amount to enter night school, and it's easy to get high grades there. And it was recognized by the university. So yeah, I was not really that good at studying. It turns out it didn't even matter anyway. I went for a business major, which didn't require like that much grades. And didn't require the advanced math class at all. So it was all fucking wasted. Like back then, like the good major to take is like computer science. But we all know how that turned out nowadays. Being a programmer is really tiring. I wouldn't like that anyways. Oh, night English school. I mean, for language, I think it's okay. The reason why I went to night school is purely for grades. It was not for studying. We didn't really study in the night school. We just did easier tests so we could get better score. Oh, that's such a shit crit. Yeah, well the thing is, computer science is like a crazy competitive major at this time. It was not that competitive like a couple years ago, especially by the time when I was doing university. It was like a fairly new area. And it's pretty easy to get jobs back in the days. But now it's like super competitive. Like, if you want to get a job as a programmer, you kind of have to have experience and all that. It's kind of hard to get experience because it's hard to get a job. So I guess I was pretty wise of not going computer science. Maybe at that time it was still a good option. A lot of my friends are like senior programmer now, they're making a lot. I think it's just harder to get jobs nowadays. But what can you do? That's just how it is. Aw, oh, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think most Asian parents are pretty strict, and they want their kids to make a lot of money. And my parents don't care that much though, because I'm not that close to them. Oh my god, my game is glitched again, no! Hold up. Oh, my emulator is stuck. Okay, I think we're back. Oh fuck, we got this glitch again. I think the thing is, most Asian parents, they start at a lower class, and the easier way to get into a higher class in the society is to do those high-paid, hard-to-do jobs like lawyers, doctors. So yeah, I mean it's the easiest way to climb up in the social ladder. So it's natural. Oh my god, that's really good. Not that good actually. It was not a really high crit from Yuzu. Oh, it was not a crit. Yeah, some countries in the Southeast Asia region have like crazy governments, so it kind of depends on the local stability, I guess. Oh, no crit on that one. Ah, 2.6. Parents kind of lost hope. Well, that can be good. It depends. I've seen some families that have really, really shitty parents. And it's a good thing that the kids get away from the parent ASAP. Especially in like my family, my relatives. So I think I talked about this before, like the family on my mother's side, like I think it's in some of their genes. Like they tend to have bipolar. And some of the people in that side of the family is actually just insane. They're like batshit crazy. Am I the only child? Yes. I mean, in China, most families only have one child because of the one-child policy. Any tips on which student to waste Elif to be helpful for club? I think Kazusa is a pretty good option. Like Kazusa is like good for at least 2 raids, if not 3. I think Kazusa can also be okay on Chesed for the 3rd team option. Yeah, I don't think right now, I don't think there's a limit of how many kids you can have in China at this point. Like technically speaking, you can only have 3, but if you just tell the government, oh, we're having 4, I think they'll be pretty happy to let you have 4. I mean, most families in China are not even having kids at this point. It's just so crazy to raise one. Too expensive, man. I don't think the one-child policy is bad. Like, when you look at these type of things, you have to look at them back in the time that was introduced, what it brought to them, and the long-term effects. You can't just look at it like from 20 years later or like 50 years later. Like these type of things are pretty complicated, and if you just look at it from one angle, it's pretty naive, to be honest. Like for example, like there's one thing in particular that I think a lot of the people don't get, is why China is so keen to have like no COVID, why they have to have such strict policy on quarantine and stuff. That is because China has a really intensive healthcare system. But if you don't live in China, you don't fucking know this. If a lot of people catch COVID, the healthcare system in China actually just collapse. So I think there's a good reason for Chinese government to like be strict on this thing. I mean, obviously there's a lot of downside, like it ruined a lot of small businesses and killed some of the economy growth. But at the end of the day, there's always the downside and the upside, right? You can't just look at the downside and say, oh, it's a bad move. Oh, I have like sisters, but they're like more like cousins. There are children from my aunt and uncle. But we were close enough that we are more or less like real siblings. And that's how it is, right? Like in Asian countries, I feel like all these like your close relatives basically live together. Oh come on, what the fuck is that? No, I don't think it's worth pulling free Iru spa students. They are like good for 1 raid, and they're pretty much gone. I think Hiyori might still see some play, but besides that, Misaki's definitely not seeing any more play after Summer Hoshino, and Asuko is kind of good for PvP, but besides that, not much. Asuko's not gonna see any more play in raid, but she's like really good in PvP. Especially if you like fully invest into her. Like she's pretty much unkillable in PvP, unless you get lucky. But most of the time you don't, and you just can't kill her. We're approaching the deadline here. Oh, come on. Yeah, I feel like Hiyori should really be the 2-star. I'm not sure why she's a 3-star. Or even Misaki. I think Hiyori is at least usable for the backline defense reduction. Misaki is pretty much only for Hierro and only for indoor. That's such a low crit. Alright, I think we'll have to try for... We'll try for 1 more reset, and then we'll have to switch out. Oh, the cursed 2nd ticket. I feel like we never get good runs on the 2nd ticket. It's like a common theme now. Come on, give me one good run on my second ticket. Oh! Oh, that's a good hit! Okay, finally, the good hit! $4 mil already. Oh, that's not a good hit. 2.2, it's not gonna be enough. Yuzu got a pretty low crit there. I think I'll just take this run. If it goes well. Oh, okay, that's actually a crit. Come on, crit! Yes! Kill! Oh, it died! Oh, okay, it was actually good. I think this score is good enough for me. It was not the fastest, but it was good enough for me. I'm not gonna try harder. It's good enough. I don't wanna go for a full crit on Yuzu anymore. It's so terrible, man. 140 is good enough. It's like 10 seconds below the best, but I think I'm gonna call it here. Good enough. Good enough. I'm done with this shit rate. I think this is like a top 30 score. Maybe even top. Maybe we'll end up top 50 this week. At the end of the week. Should be good enough for top 50. I'm 25 now. I don't know. Might not be enough for top 50. In order to get this, I think you have to like delay the shot, and then you have to kill with Yuzu on the last crit. Which I'm not gonna try, it sounds so awful to be honest. This requires you to crit like full on Kazusa, I think. To get 25. At 24.9 is easily doable, but I mean... Like, in order to improve my score at this point, it's basically we have to full crit on Yuzu to get high stability, to even have a chance. So the only difference now is that we have to finish with Yuzu instead of Kazusa. So we basically need to crit more than 500,000 damage to finish the boss off with Yuzu crit. And that's pretty unlikely, I'd say. It's pretty hard to do. Like on top of that, you can like delay the Akane skill on the second rotation, and you can save 2 cost. But yeah, you basically need to crit full on Yuzu, like get close to maximum stability. I don't think I'm gonna try. I think I'm done. I think this is good enough for top 50. If it isn't, whatever. Binah is just too boring for me. I don't even want to try. Alright, good enough for me. Well, this boss in particular doesn't really have any skill. It just depends on how bad you want to try, you know. You can try for the highest score, but most of the time you're not gonna get it. It is the point. Like some bosses, there are like skill involved. Like you have to do some difficult maneuver. But this boss is mainly just crit. Like you can do a more risky strat, yeah, but I mean, it's still just crit. There's like no difficult skills to do. Anyways, I'm done. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show the promised story leak. So let me see where it is. Alright, you guys ready? Leak time? Yep. Alright, if you don't want to see this, close your eyes. I'm gonna count down from 3. So 3, 2, 1. Alright. I wonder what's gonna happen. I mean, the CG really doesn't show much. I'm done modding. I can go back to high resolution now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stream the story on the 21st, the 23rd. So it's a day before the Azure Lane update. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish the stream after clearing out the stamina, I guess. Well, my score is not that high, okay? My highest score is like a 24.9. Oh, we got a purple. Alright, anyways, well, I got a pretty decent score, so I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. Don't think I'm gonna do anything tomorrow, because I have a few things to do. But yeah, see you guys later. I'm finally done with Binah. Goodbye for now.